Welcome to this channel. Today we are going to explore Wanaparthy District, Telangana State, the city of seven lakes. Before we go into the video, please subscribe this channel and press bell button to get notifications of upcoming videos. Now we go into the video. Wanaparthy District, often hailed as the city of seven lakes or Saptasagara, is a region defined by its regal heritage and transformative irrigation. Historically, one of the most prominent samsthanams, princely fiefdoms under the Nizam of Hyderabad, it has evolved from a semi-arid landscape into a lush agricultural hub. The district is a testament to visionary planning where ancient water management systems meet modern engineering, creating a unique blend of historical grandeur and rural prosperity. Situated in the southern part of Telangana, Wanaparthy serves as a vital link between the state capital and the southern borders. It is bordered by Mahabub Nagar to the north, Nagar Karnool to the east, Jaglamba Godwell to the south, and Narayanpet to the west. The geography is characterized by rolling plains and the presence of the mighty Krishna River, which defines its southern physical boundary and provides the lifeblood for its extensive canal systems. The history of Wanaparthy is synonymous with the Wanaparthy Samsthanam, which dates back to the early 16th century. Rajas of Wanaparthy were renowned for their administrative prowess and military loyalty, eventually becoming one of the Pancha Samsthanams, five fiefdoms of the Deccan. The most famous ruler, Raja Rameswar Rao II, was an intellectual who modernized the region, establishing an independent military force and pioneering the Saptasagara, seven seas irrigation system, which involved interconnecting seven massive lakes to ensure year-round water supply. The district experiences a semi-arid climate typical of the Deccan Plateau, characterized by hot summers and pleasant winters. The summer season, spanning from March to May, can see temperatures soaring between 38 degrees C and 45 degrees C. The monsoon brings moderate rainfall from June to September, which is crucial for the district's reservoirs. Winters from November to February are the most comfortable time for visitors, with temperatures ranging from a cool 15 degrees C to a mild 30 degrees C. While Wanaparthy does not have its own airport, it is well connected via the Rajiv Gandhi International Airport in Hyderabad, located approximately 130 kilometers away. The district is served by the Wanaparthy Road railway station located at Kothakota, which sits on the Secunderabad Doon line, connecting it to the major cities like Hyderabad, Bangalore, and Tirupati. The road network is robust, with National Highway 44, NH44, passing through the district, facilitating seamless travel by state-run TSRTC buses and private vehicles. According to recent census data and subsequent estimates, Wanaparthy has a population of approximately 6 to 7 lakhs. The demographic is predominantly rural, with a significant portion of the population engaged in agricultural activities. The sex ratio is generally balanced, reflecting the social trends of southern Telangana. The population density is moderate compared to urban districts, allowing for a vast expanse of cultivated land and preserved heritage sites. The people of Wanaparthy are known for their resilience and deep-rooted connection to their land and history. Hinduism is the majority religion, followed by a significant Muslim minority and smaller Christian communities. The social fabric is closely knit, with traditional festivals and community gatherings playing a central role in daily life. The influence of the royal family still lingers in the respect for local traditions and the preservation of communal harmony. Telugu is the official language of the district and is the primary medium of communication, education, and administration. Due to the historical influence of the Hyderabad state, Urdu is widely understood and spoken, particularly in urban pockets. With the growth of education and the proximity to the national highway, English is commonly understood by the younger generation and professionals, while Hindi is also used for trade and interaction with travelers. Wanaparthy is a cultural treasure trove, particularly famous for its patronage of Telugu literature and classical music under the Samsthanam rulers. The district is home to traditional art forms like Perini, Saivatandavam, and various folk songs that celebrate the harvest. The annual Jataras, temple fairs, are vibrant events where local crafts, traditional dance, and religious fervor come together. The architecture of the Wanaparthy Palace itself stands as a monumental art piece blending European and Indian styles. The district has a strong educational legacy pioneered by the Rajas who established the first polytechnic college in Telangana. Today, Wanaparthy serves as an educational hub for the surrounding mandals, boasting several government and private junior and degree colleges. The KDR Government Polytechnic and various teacher training institutes are well regarded. Efforts are ongoing to expand vocational training and professional courses to cater to the growing youth population. The cost of living in Wanaparthy is relatively low compared to metropolitan areas like Hyderabad. Housing and local produce are affordable, largely because the district is a major producer of food grains and vegetables. The primary expenses for residents are related to modern amenities and healthcare, which may require travel to large cities. The low cost is driven by the agrarian economy and the absence of high intensity industrial zones that typically drive up real estate prices. The per capita income of the Wanaparthy is largely tied to agricultural output and small-scale trade. While it has seen steady growth due to improved irrigation, it remains within the middle-income brackets of Telangana district. Tax collection primarily comes from property taxes in the municipality and GST from local businesses and trade. The government offers various tax incentives for agricultural equipment and small-scale rural enterprises to stimulate the local economy. Wanaparthy is a key administrative unit headed by a district collector. Politically, the district is highly active. It falls under the Nagar Karnool Lok Sabha constituency for national elections. At the state level, the Wanaparthy Assembly constituency is a prestigious seat that often represented by influential leaders who have held ministerial portfolios. Local governance is managed through Jilla Parishad, Mandals, and Gram Panchayats, with elections held every 5 years. The district is a major beneficiary of Telangana's flagship programs, most notably the Ritu Bandhu, investment support for farmers, and Mission Kakasiya, restoration of tanks. Given its history with the seven lakes, the state government has focused heavily on the Palamuru Rangaretti lift irrigation scheme to ensure that every acre of land in the district receives water. Social welfare schemes like Asara pensions and Kalyan Lakshmi are also vigorously implemented. Administratively, Wanaparthy is divided into one revenue division, Wanaparthy, and 14 mandals. These mandals, such as Pebbair, Kobalpeta, and Kothakota, serve as the primary units for governance and service delivery. This decentralized setup allows for better management of agricultural reservoirs and ensures that government schemes reach the remote rural population efficiently. The Krishna River is the most significant waterway flowing along the district's southern edge. The Priyadarshini Jurla project located nearby is the primary source of irrigation and drinking water. The historical Saptasagara system, comprising seven interconnected lakes like the Gopal Rao Cheruvu and Shankara Rao Cheruvu, remains a marvel of engineering, although some require restoration to maintain their original capacity. The primary natural resource of Wanaparthy is its fertile soil and abundant water supply from the Krishna River. The district also possesses significant granite deposits and limestone, which and mango trees scattered across the landscape. The riverbed provides sand, which is a strictly regulated resource used for regional infrastructure projects. The Wanaparthy Palace is the crown jewel of the district, offering a glimpse into royal life. Another major attraction is the Sri Rangapur temple, built by the Rajas, which features stunning architecture and sits near the Ratna Puskarni lake. The Jurla Dam is a popular spot for sightseeing and photography, especially during the monsoon when the gates are open. For nature lovers, the Sarla Sagar project offers the unique sight of automatic siphons that release water without manual intervention. Wanaparthy is the largest town and the administrative headquarters. Other significant towns include Kothakota, a major commercial center near the railway station, Pebbair, known for its proximity to the Jarla project and fish markets, and Kobalpeta, which holds historical significance related to the Samsthanam. These towns serve as the primary hubs for trade, education, and healthcare for the surrounding villages. Agriculture remains the largest employer, providing livelihoods for over 70% of the population. However, there are growing opportunities in the retail sector, small-scale food processing, and the education sector. The presence of several government offices and the expansion of infrastructure projects also provide employment for skilled and unskilled laborers. Vocational training centers are increasingly focusing on preparing youth for jobs in nearby Hyderabad or Bangalore. Mining activities in Wanaparthy are focused on building stones, granite, and granite. There are several stone crushing units that support the construction boom in the state. While not as mineral rich as some northern districts of Telangana, the local extraction of sand and quartz provide essential materials for regional development. The government monitors these activities to prevent environmental degradation of the riverbeds. The industrial landscape is dominated by agro-based industries, including rice mills, oil mills, and cotton ginning units. There are also several small and medium enterprises (SMEs) involved in the manufacture of agricultural implement and cement bricks. The government is encouraging the setup of food processing parks to add value to the local produce, particularly groundnut and paddy, which are grown in abundance. Wanaparthy is an agricultural powerhouse. The district is famous for its high quality groundnut production, which is exported to other states. Other major crops include paddy, maize, cotton, and chilies. With the advent of lift irrigation, many farmers have shifted to horticultural crops like mangoes and citrus fruits. Integrated farming practices and the use of modern technology are being encouraged through government agricultural extension services. The district is bustling center for agricultural trade. The Krishi market yards in Wanaparthy and pebbair are critical nodes where farmers sell their produce to wholesalers. Trade is not limited to crops. There is a significant market for livestock and fish, particularly near the Jorala Dam. The retail sector in Wanaparthy town has seen a surge with the modern showrooms and supermarkets catering to the growing middle class. Investments in Wanaparthy are primarily directed toward the agricultural value chain, such as cold storage facilities, warehouses, and seed processing plants. There is also potential for investment in ecotourism and heritage hospitality. Given the district historical sites, the government's TS pass system simplifies the process for new businesses to get clearances, making it an attractive destination for small-scale industrial investments. Wanaparthy follows the laws and regulations of the state of Telangana and the Union of India. Local governance is supported by a strong police force focused on maintaining public order and safety. Environmental regulations are particularly strict regarding sand mining and industrial discharge into the Krishna River. Land registration and property laws have been streamlined through the Dharani portal, ensuring transparency in rural land transactions. Infrastructure is the district has seen a massive overhaul. The roads connecting Wanaparthy to Mandal headquarters are largely asphalted and well maintained. The district benefits from 24/7 power supply policy of the Telangana government, which is crucial for both agriculture and local load industry. Public buildings, including the integrated district collectorate complex, represent the modern face of the district's administrative infrastructure. The Indian rupee INR is the sole currency. The district is well served by a network of nationalized banks like SBI, Union Bank, and Canara Bank, along with regional rural banks like APGVB. ATMs are widely available in Wanaparthy town and larger Mandal headquarters. Digital payment methods like UPI, Google Pay, Phone Pay are ubiquitous even in small village shops, making transactions convenient for travelers and local alike. Accommodation options range from budget lodges to mid-range hotels in Wanaparthy town. For more authentic experience, Some guest houses are maintained by the government. Harita resorts are R&B guest houses, which are often located near scenic spots. While luxury five-star hotels are absent, the available hotels offer clean rooms, basic amenities, and local hospitality. It is advisable to book in advance during major festival seasons. Obtaining a SIM card is straightforward. Visitors can go to any branded outlet, Airtel, Jio, or BSNL, in Wanaparthy town with a valid ID proof, Aadhaar card for Indians, passport and visa for foreigners, and a passport size photograph. Activation usually takes a few hours. High speed 4G and 5G connectivity is available in the town area, though speeds may vary in the deep interior mandals. The local culture is conservative and traditional. Men typically wear shirts and trousers or the traditional dhoti, while women wear saris or salwar kameez. When visiting temples like Sri Rangapur, it is essential to dress modestly, covering shoulders and knees, and remove footwear before entering. People are generally warm and helpful. Greeting locals with a namaskaram goes a long way in building rapports. The cuisine of Wanaparthy is a spicy and flavorful subset of Telangana cuisine. Signature dishes include jonna roti, sorghum bread, served with spicy country chicken curry, or kundappan gonalu. Being near the Krishna River, fresh river fish fry and curry are local specialities. Don't miss the local sweets and the various types of chutneys made from groundnuts and tamarind, which are staples in every household. For local travel, auto rickshaws are the most convenient mode within the town. For intermental travel, TSRTC buses are frequent and reliable. If you are planning to visit the palace, Jorala Dam, and Sri Rangapur in one day, hiring a private taxi is highly recommended for flexibility. Do's and don'ts. Do respect local customs, try the local spicy cuisine, and visit the historical temples. Carry cash for small purchases in rural areas. Don't litter at heritage sites or reservoirs. Avoid clicking photos of individuals, especially women, without permission. Do not waste water as it is a precious resource despite the lakes. Avoid traveling late at night on remote rural roads due to limited lighting. For Indian citizens, no special permits are required to visit Wanaparthy. International travelers need a valid Indian visa. E-visa is usually sufficient. While there are no specific restricted zones to the district, it is always wise to keep digital and physical copies of your identification. Foreigners may need to register with the Foreigners Regional Registration Office (FRRO) if they intend to stay for an extended period for research or business. A 2-day trip is usually sufficient to cover the highlights of Wanaparthy. Day 1 should be dedicated to the town's heritage, including the Wanaparthy Palace and local markets. Day 2 can be focused on the outskirts, visiting the Sri Rangapur temple in the morning and the Jorla Dam and Surla Sagar in the afternoon. October to March is the ideal windows for planning this trip to avoid the heat. Day 1. Arrive in Wanaparthy, check into your hotel, visit the Wanaparthy Palace and its grounds. Lunch at a local eatery for authentic Telangana thali. Evening, walk by one of the historical lakes. Day 2. Early morning, drive to Srirangapur Temple, 25 km. Continue to Jorla Dam for the view. Visit the Sarla Sagar Chiffon project. Return to Wanaparthy for shopping, groundnuts and handlooms, and departure. Wanaparthy is generally a very safe district for travelers. The crime rate is low and the local police are approachable. Standard safety precautions apply. Keep your valuables secure and avoid deserted areas after dark. In case of emergencies, the National Emergency Number 100 or 112 works effectively. Medical facilities are available in the town with several private hospitals and a government district hospital providing 24-hour care. Wanaparthy maintains strong trade relations with Hyderabad for its agricultural exports. Its groundnuts are sent to processing units across South India and even exported internationally through merchant exporters. The district also has a cultural and economic bond with the Raichur district or Karnataka due to its proximity to the shared waters of the Krishna River. It serves as a vital transit point for goods moving along NH44. One interesting fact is that the Wanaparthy Raja was first to own an airplane with Nizam's dominion. The district also home to unique flora and fauna near the riverbeds, including various migratory birds that visit the reservoirs during winter. The Saptasagara system is still studied by engineers as a model for traditional water harvesting and tank linkage, proving the wisdom of the ancient rulers. Wanaparthy is a district that successfully honors its royal past while embracing a green agricultural future. Whether you are a history buff exploring the corridors of the Samasthanam Palace, a spiritual seeker at Srirangapur, or a nature lover at Jorla Dam, the district offers a serene and authentic experience. It remains a shining example of how traditional water management can sustain a civilization for centuries, earning its title as the City of Seven Lakes. Questions and answers. Question. What is the significance of the name Saptasagara? Answer. It refers to the 7 interconnected lakes built by the Wanaparthy Rajas to ensure water security. Which major river flows through the district? The Krishna River flows along the southern border of the district. What is the best time to visit Wanaparthy? Between October and February, when the weather is cool and pleasant. Is there a railway station in Wanaparthy town? The main station is Wanaparthy Road, Kothakota, located about 15 to 20 km from the town. What is the most famous agricultural product of the district? Groundnuts, peanuts are the district's most famous and widely traded crop. Can tourists stay inside the Wanaparthy Palace? Currently, the palace is used for government or educational purposes, but visitors can tour the grounds. What is unique about Sarla Sagar project? It features automatic siphons that release water without the need for manual gate operation. What is the primary language spoken in Wanaparthy? Telugu is the primary and official language. How far is Wanaparthy from Hyderabad? It is approximately 140 km from the Hyderabad city. What are the main festivals celebrated here? Sankranti, Yugadi, Dasara, and the local Srirangapur Jatara are celebrated with great fervor. Thank you for seeing this video. Please subscribe this channel and press bell button to get notifications of upcoming videos. Thank you.